Good evening, my fellow gamers. This is Zipster, hosting live from Zipster's Gaming Corner. What we do here is review PC games in HD. The game we'll be reviewing today is Hard Reset. It's a game that came out not even a couple days ago, released on September 13th of 2011 this year. Developer is the Flying Wild Hog. You might be familiar with The People Can Fly, who created the Borderlands genre of games there. I think it's very similar to it. There's just a little bit different feel to it. Different genre. It is an indie and action-based game, mostly FPS with a cyberpunk feel to it. You'll see what I mean when we get in game here. Overall, I played the game for about an hour or so. I could just tell, by the way, just getting into it, that it was going to be a good game. It gives you a Bioshock feel, too, if you've ever played Bioshock. There's kind of a dark aura to it. You're the last human, and all these robots are basically taking over this city, and you have to defeat them. I don't know the whole synopsis, but I know that's as far as I've been. You've just been fighting off robots. So, what we do here is review the game, and we have 5 categories we go through as we go through the presentation. Graphics, sound, gameplay, and lasting appeal, or it's also known as replayability. So a little bit on the game here. Presentation, I give it a 10 out of 10. It's a very nice setting. It reminds you of a Blade Runner theme. If you've ever seen the movie Blade Runner, classic movie. Has the very cyberpunk feel to it, with FPS built into it, and you can just feel that with the environment that's all around you. It does a great job of showing you tips and games that I'll show you, and also for the cutscenes, instead of it just being like movie based, it's actually comic book style art. If you're familiar with the I'm trying to think of a good example. I'll come back to that, but yeah, no, I give that 10 out of 10 for presentation. Very, very interesting type of game. I'm going to go ahead and play a little video for you, a little trailer, and hopefully that'll explain a little bit more of what's going on here. So we will be right back, folks. So that was a little trailer on Hard Reset there. As you can see, lots of action going on. You can probably already feel the cyberpunk theme that it has to it. So we're going to go ahead and go in game here. Really, really nice graphics. That brings us to our next category. Yeah, nice title that they had there. So this is your screen right here. Few things here. Can, load up a profile, see all your achievements, load your game, do different options. I have it on fast menu down here, which you can see. You can turn this on and off. I'll show you what that does. You turn it off, and what it does is picks these cards out of the different areas. So like for instance, See how slow that was for that. But if we go ahead and put the fast menu on, a lot faster. So we'll go ahead and get into the game. I'll make a new game so you guys can see everything.
January 17, 2436. Sector 6, European District, Bezoar City.
HQ, Fletcher here. Patrol completed.
Pretty interesting. The graphics, you can see, it has that comic book theme to it. You'll probably start seeing cyberpunk.
After the shift is over.
The graphics are amazing in this game. I gave them 10 out of 10.
Most of the days are like this. I'm a proud soldier of the corporation.
The graphics they're superb compared to the indie game.
The defenders of Bezoar. Amusingly, I do it for the money. We defend the sanctuary, a network that holds billions of digitalized personalities.
Alright, so we have the load bar at the bottom here, so
the corporation's
I won't ruin it for you. But now we're in game now.
Get to the breach, investigate, and gather evidence on arrival.
So you can see the graphics already. The graphics are amazing. They're superb for an indie game. This is their first game as well for the Flying Hogs. They're still actually developing their site too. But yeah, I'll show you a few things. Like if you hold shift, left shift and run, you see a motion blur. And you'll see that as you're firing and stuff. And the explosions, oh man, they're top notch. While you're fighting, there's colorful explosion physics. The barrels blow up on each other. Everything's going at once. You got electricity going and all kinds of explosions and enemies. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. And when you thought you were impressed just with the close-up graphics and stuff, looking at stuff, just look up at the sky. Look how much detail that they put into this game, into every little sign, every little building, everything. It's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, look, I mean, you can see the blood and stuff on the blades and everything after they hit you. Pretty cool. Go ahead. And the physics, unbelievable. Like if I hit this bottle, see how the stuff flies and you can actually move it around and stuff and it actually tumbles. They did a really good job. Crazy, right? Well, that brings us to our next category. As you can hear, there's a lot of stuff going on. That brings us to sound here. Let me go over here for a sec. Alright, so we have sound. I give it 9 out of 10. Well, you can see from the firing various guns and stuff, there's a bunch of things going on. I mean, there's different upgrades that you can use for environmental sounds around you. I think the game could easily compete with the 2K and BioWare up there. I mean, look at the graphics. Indie games usually don't see this kind of graphics, especially for our very first game that's released. It's pretty cool. But back to the sound. The gun noises, I mean, it can get a little annoying. Like just listening to that, you hold down the fire button. And you can change upgrades on the fly though, so you can variate the sound, which I'll get to some upgrades here. Yeah, physics are crazy. You open up stuff and get the secrets. See, secret found. Music tends to change, you'll notice, as you go up on mobs and stuff. So if we go over here, blow up the car, pretty sweet. But yeah, overall I like sound. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, like I said, could get a little annoying with the game noises from the guns, but that's expected in any FPS. That brings us to our gameplay, where we got 9 out of 10 for gameplay. Wow, this thing's powerful. That was harder than it needed to be. More or less, you can see it's FPS sci-fi shooter. Feels very similar to Serious Sam with all the mobs and explosions that are going on, environmental kills. I know that's an old game. I don't know if anyone even remembers Serious Sam there. Yeah, lots of all kinds of stuff falling and stuff. I mean, the game's kind of linear. You only can go in one direction, but you have free reign to explore around, so it's not too bad. Oh, here's an enemy, man. Big enemy. You got different weapons. I just been using the machine gun here. Yeah, lots and lots of stuff. I turned on an option called mouse smoothing. It makes the game a lot better. It actually feels like you're turning and fighting the enemies as you do it. Overall, it's pretty smooth. I really like it. But overall, I mean, I give this game, I'd say, a 9.4 out of 10, which isn't too bad. I'd say that's higher than any of the other ones I've been doing. But there's definitely one more category to go through. Lasting appeal or replayability. I mean, the game can be played a few times. There's 4 different difficulties you can choose. Apparently an X mode as well. Haven't got to that. I guess it's only if you beat insane, which is probably insane to beat. But apparently unlock another difficulty. And there's a lot of game achievements, so it could take a lot of playthroughs just to get all the achievements. I mean, it could get a little repetitive killing the enemies after you master each level, but I think this game will definitely bring you back and come back for more here. I mean, overall, great game. I love it. It's not real advanced, I'd say, but for an indie game, I'd say it's really good. I mean, there's lots of explosions and whoa, man, lots of crap going on. Wow, that was a lot of crap that just happened. Can't even tell what just happened. But yeah, overall, that's the game. That's the game layout and all the stuff that we got. I mean, my verdict is 9.4 out of 10. Definitely, I'd love it. I'd get it. So we'll go ahead and we'll exit the game here. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, overall, I mean, I really like the game. It's amazing in itself. You can get it on Steam for $29.99. I haven't found it anywhere else. Hard Reset Game is the site that you want to go visit. The layout of the site's pretty sweet. FlyingWildHog.com is the developer site, still in development, as you'll see when you click on links. But I think that's it. Verdict, I would get the game. Overall score 9.4 out of 10, Zipster says. Have any other games in the future you need that you want me to review, or any ones that come up, feel free to email me at zipstersgamingcorner at gmail.com. I have a YouTube site where I upload these to, youtube.com/user/zipster123. And lastly but not least, the live streaming broadcast site that I stream a lot of games on is livestream.com/ultimatepcgaming. You also can find me on Facebook if you'd like, Zipster's Gaming Corner. Put a lot of posts on there as well. But I believe that's it, folks. So I'd go out and get that Hard Reset game and try it out for yourself. If you don't want to buy it for the $29.99, which you could have pre-ordered at $26.99, there's a demo on Steam, so feel free to download it and try it out. That's all for now, folks. This is Zipster signing off. Till next time.